Someone else at the speed show now is Chris Birch. Chris Birch has won the 2010 Red Bull Romaniacs. Chris, how'd that feel to win it for the first time?
At first it was just relief to get to the finish and get it over and done with, but yeah, after that it was really, really good feeling, and it's kind of cool to get something done. I've been chasing for 4 years.
So as I say, yeah, you said you've been chasing for 4 years. The first 3 times, how'd they go? You're obviously on the podium each time, but how did it mean to actually get the final win?
Yeah, it's really, really good, obviously. There was a lot of stress this year. I had a lot of challenges along the way. It was the most difficult Romaniacs I've ever done, and probably they reckon the most difficult one they've ever run. So it was by no means easy, and several times I thought I wasn't going to finish, so to actually get there in the lead was pretty cool.
And I guess, what did you change up for this year that you perhaps didn't do last year? What was the edge that actually got it for you?
If I could say one big difference, it would be the amount of training that I did. It's the first year I've actually found a trainer that I can actually get on with rather than some generic gym person. And yeah, Aaron's been pushing me really, really hard, and that just gave me the ability to push harder in the race and not actually race rather than just trying to conserve myself all the time.
And you said you had a few problems. Talk us through that. I think with some electrical stuff, right?
Yeah, just really freak, weird problems that were probably just brought on by how severe the event was and how difficult the conditions were. After the first day, like, everyone was just replacing O-rings in the engine because the bikes had got so hot that all the O-rings were melting. I mean, it was mega, mega hard on bikes, and just because of that, everyone had trouble, and yeah, I got my fair share of it as well.
And I guess for next year, same thing, you're going back again. Obviously KTM must be in pretty good books now.
Yeah, I think I'm getting there slowly. Definitely planning on going back. I mean, I can't let Graham Jarvis have my #1 plate. That's not an option.
And what's next for you then?
Next for me is the next big international race is the Roof of Africa. So trying to go for 3 in a row there. So at the moment I'm enjoying a bit of time off and sort of eating crappy food and sitting on the couch, and then get back into training and working hard for that race.
So talk us through, what does time off mean for Chris Birch? I assume you're actually not off the bike a hell of a lot.
No, just sort of going riding, but just going riding with friends and cruising around and having a good time, and not going to the gym, just resting up, and yeah, so I can come back with a bit more sort of aggression rather than trying to go through it tired. You know, it's important to have some time off mentally as well as physically, just to chase after the goals rather than just constantly working at it.
And so would you say you sort of train to peak for particular events?
Yeah, I think that's the advantage that I had. Like, I'm not full-time racing overseas, so I can train to peak for the individual events that I want to, and that's a big bonus for me. That's pretty much all I really had to say about that.
And one more thing, you do a Birchie coaching. Tell us a little bit about that, mate.
Yeah, coaching is something I've been doing for about 3 or 4 years now, and it's something I really, really enjoy. Been running riding schools mainly in New Zealand, but also been doing a fair bit overseas. Just come back from doing two-day courses in Costa Rica, which went really, really well. Good bunch of locals. And we've got a whole bunch of stuff we're planning for New Zealand, as well as adventure riding coaching, trail riding, and the Enduro stuff as well. And one thing that's been really cool is that quite a few of the guys that have been coaching have gone on to do really well overseas, including Adrian, who came second at Romaniacs in the expert class, which was really cool to see.
All right, so give us a quick plug for your, how do people get hold of you if they want to win Romaniacs?
The best bet's to go to www.birchie.co.nz and send me an email and tell me what you want to do, and we'll work out a plan.
All right, thanks for that, Chris. Have a good rest of the day, mate.
Yeah, enjoy your show.